What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to HCS Pro Talk, your weekly Halo esports podcast. Jesus Christ.
What a start.
What a great start. This is episode 363 for the week of November 3rd, 2024. The title of this week's episode is The Great Journey to Level 50. That's two references in one, if you didn't already understand that. My name is Josh, a.k.a. JK Fire, as indicated at the bottom of your screen if you're watching live. And this week I'm joined by the man whose name is Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem, as also indicated at the bottom of the screen if you're watching live. Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. Will, a.k.a. I am Mr. Mayhem. How are you doing on this Monday evening?
I'm doing fine. Got off work early, as people now know, and sat in your driveway for a little bit.
You did.
How are you?
Yeah, so for people who tuned in a little early, you did legitimately get to hear a little bit of what would typically an off-the-rails episode for our patrons would sound like, with less Viking stock.
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. We're here. We did have a time change.
We moved time zones?
We right?
Whoa.
I mean, technically, an hour earlier, would be at a different time zone. But no, we did move times. Daylight savings time. So there's that. We fell back. So we gained an hour of sleep. But that did not mean that the show would not start. That doesn't mean the show starts an hour early. Will was just early in general. So here we are. Early. Not because of the time change.
Yes.
Just making sure that point is well established. Will, do you want to know what's on this week's episode of the show?
What do we got?
We celebrate the anniversary of Halo 2 with information around the Level 50 LAN and the upcoming update to Halo Infinite. Mythic Gaming says, let's go. Let's fucking go! What?
Wonder if that's Corey or Quick Fuse behind the keyboard.
I'm assuming Quick Fuse.
Okay.
I'm going to assume. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to. I'm desperately fucking
waiting.
Nailed it, dude.
Ah, nice.
Nailed it. Let's go. All right. Will, let's get into some competitive news. I'm all over the fucking place today. The November Grassroots calendar is available right now. This is by the HCS. Go check that out if you haven't already.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I noticed it too, and I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, this episode's great so far. Holy moly. So yeah, go check that out if you haven't already. Next up, we have the Level 50 Halo 2 Anniversary LAN information. This is by Level 50 and LVT. A series of tweets here for you. First up, event information. There's a 32-team Halo 2 4v4 open bracket. There is a 320-person Halo 2 FFA.
Damn.
They expanded it twice.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if all 320 have sold, but there will be 320 spots available. There will be a Halo CE 2v2 as well, with a crowd-funded prize pool for the Halo 2 4v4 on OG Xboxes and CRT TVs. At the time of recording this episode, they are just under $69,000. So chat, community, you know what you need to do. You know what you need to do. The event rules are also linked in the Google Doc of the show notes of the show, ! Show notes if you're tuning in live, or you can check out the description on your favorite audio service or on YouTube. The event schedule. Again, the event takes place from Friday, November 8th to Sunday, November 10th. So you can check out all of that. That is all there for you. Player equipment requirements. You will need to bring, if you are competing, you will need to bring the following. A wired headset with microphone, a 4-pole 3.5 millimeter audio splitter, which is optional, an original wired Xbox S-Type or Duke controllers, digital or printed Eventbrite ticket confirmation, a valid photo ID, and hype! LVT will be the featured stage broadcast. Okay, so there will be a main stage and a feature stage. So Puckett will be doing the main broadcast, or it'll be on his Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Puckett. And the feature stream will be on twitch.tv/LVT Halo. So go ahead and make sure you're following those channels if you're not already. And prepare for some fucking banger matches this weekend as we all relive some of the golden days.
Is Final Instinct taking it all?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Personally, I believe so. But then again, there are some other phenomenal players that are going to be competing. Like I know that Eli the Ninja, he has a team that's going to be going there. I know that Snipe Down was trying to get over there as well. But when I just look at that Final Instinct roster on paper, considering how dominant they were at that time, you know?
Yeah.
I know it's been a while.
But
yeah, I'm just going to say an early dumb prediction is going to be them winning it. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
And they got some fire-ass stickers. Shout out Free the Wave.
Do.
All right. Riz says, I don't think so. There are people who have not stopped playing Halo 2. You're not wrong about that, Riz.
Yeah, I think the skill just doesn't go away. I think they'll be right back in it.
I think it would be, I hope that they're right back in it. Yeah. I really hope that, because they've been practicing every now and again as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily going to be going in cold. So I'm hoping that when they all just sit down and they see their opponents across from them, they just like immediately have that fucking existential moment of like, holy shit, look where we are today. We're back in it. And they just lock the fuck in immediately.
Yeah.
And you just see that powerhouse of these players right away. Oh man, I can't wait. It's going to be a great weekend. It's going to be a great weekend.
Merkin, it's going to be streamed on Puckett's Twitch channel and LVT's.
Correct. And Merkin, is all the information, everything that we talk about is in the show notes, ! Show notes in the chat. Go ahead and check it out. I want some real MLG trash talk to happen. I agree. All right. Let's move on here to the playlist overview. Great journey. This is by Halo Studios. Again, this is in the competitive news section so we're going to talk about the ranked portion of this update that is coming tomorrow because we record on Mondays. We'll talk about the other stuff later on in the show during the regular news segment. So, ranked update. There's also some updates coming to the ranked experience with Operation Great Journey in the form of 2 new map additions. Fortress is a brand new symmetrical map design that plays CTF in all variants of Slayer, tactical, and snipers included. Players can expect fast-paced action with exciting moments provided by dual sniper battles, overshield, and more. It's a beautiful map with a unique aesthetic that will have players taking a moment to enjoy the view. So yet another dual snipers map. We have played it in a playdate a while ago, and I know that we fucked around in it, just like doing like slides and whatnot.
Crazy settings.
Yes. So yeah, I think it's a fun time. I'm curious to see how it plays in ranked. And for those curious about HCS stuff, we'll talk about that in a minute. Inquisitor is a remake of one of Halo's most iconic maps, Halo 2's Midship. You'll be transported back in time once you load into what is an amazing recreation. This map is tried and true. Inquisitor also plays at a fast pace in CTF and Slayer, tactical and snipers included. Be ready as soon as you spawn. The action is coming in hot. Along with the Great Journey comes a rank reset, effectively giving you a great journey on your back up the ranked ladder. Good luck. Inquisitor, which is the Midship remake, is made by Unique, Mr. Greencastle, McRips, Art Noob, and Wookie Cookies. Great name. And Fortress is made by McRips and Ethan Hibbs. Next up, Sandbox Overview for the Great Journey. This is by Halo Studios. Some Sandbox updates are also going to be taking place with the update releasing tomorrow on Tuesday. The Commando. Previously, when using the Commando at maximum spread, the bullets were trending only to the outer edges of the bloomed reticle. To give the Commando a more consistent feel, we've adjusted the bloom properties to allow the bullet to land anywhere within the bounds of the bloomed reticle. This is similar to the adjustment made for the AR in the Operation Fleetcom update. To balance out the now more accurate Commando, the bloom will reach maximum spread slightly quicker than before.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Will?
Well, we know what the AR change did to the AR. We got GAs on that shit. So, curious to see what that timing is to reach max bloom, because a lot of the pros know to reset that
It's
that gun before it gets there, right?
It's pretty quick.
So we'll see if it's more of a laser beam than it already was.
Curious about that too.
Yeah.
Very curious about that too. You know what else?
Same thing.
Getting the same kind of treatment here, we have the Sidekick. The Sidekick has always been one of the most effective weapons in the sandbox. We wanted to keep that consistent feeling while also addressing feedback around it feeling a little too effective at range. To accomplish this, we've adjusted the weapon's bloom properties to incentivize scavenging while still keeping it as the reliable secondary weapon players can depend on. Similar to the Commando, we've adjusted the bloom properties to prevent the bullets from favoring the reticle's outer edge, allowing them to now land anywhere inside the reticle. To balance that increased consistency, we've increased its potential spread when fired rapidly. Okay? So yeah, this update releases tomorrow. We record on Mondays. This update releases tomorrow on Tuesday. Very curious when these pros get the update downloaded at 12 p.m., 1 p.m., whatever time respectively, are able to get in some matchmaking games, try things out, see how it feels. Very curious about that.
Yeah.
Another one here. This one might be a little contentious within the scene, depending upon what people enjoy or don't enjoy.
This one's technically not ranked because there's no camo on any flag map.
Oh.
But we will just might as well.
You're not wrong. I was thinking in the olden days of Argyle, the versatile trash pile.
Early on Aquarius.
Yup. Man, look at me. I watched that Royal 2 video today, and my mind was just transported back in time when we had VR starts.
Yeah.
Yeah. What a crazy time we used to live in there. You know what I mean? What's up, Haley? Welcome back. All right. So active camo, because, Will, you're right. This is not technically, well, we'll say this isn't technically HCS related. It could be ranked related because there may be a map in ranked, you know what I mean, that still has active camo.
Sure.
You know what I mean by that? So, Sneaky Beaver flag runs are a staple of Capture the Flag, which provided exciting and creative gameplay experiences. With that in mind, we've seen players on the offensive utilize the camo flag run with extremely high efficiency. I wonder fucking why. To give the team whose flag has been taken a better fighting chance to stop a camouflaged flag runner, and to more closely match the camo behavior of previous Halo games, the camo flag runner Spartan will remain camouflaged, but the flag itself will be visible.
I'm curious because they don't specifically state there will be an indicator like there is otherwise, right? Like, will the flag pole that he's carrying just be visible?
Yeah, the flag itself. Yeah, the flag pole and the flag itself will be visible.
But you won't have like the indicator above the flag carrier moving across.
Yeah, unless they're getting shot at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. And then finally, the thruster. The thruster is currently a piece of equipment that offers a high reward but takes little risk when used during combat. Its quick dash movement while simultaneously always having your weapon ready to fire was something we wanted to look at more closely. To address this, activating thruster will now briefly disable weapon use, similar to Halo 5's thruster. This should provide some counterplay potential to those battling against the thruster user while still giving the thruster user an advantage. I'm down for this change. It's not a get out of jail free card.
Yeah. Weapon's not going to be ready as quick.
Yeah. But still, if you are a more skilled user, you should still be able to take advantage of the thrust being used. Shout out Aaron. He says, playing some classic Halo 4 just for you, Josh. Thank you so much. Shout out to the best casual multiplayer experience. Halo 4. Again, I forget who said it. It might have been Silos. It might have been somebody else, but somebody said it's the best Call of Duty 343 ever made. And I agree. I agree completely. I love it. And then I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to mention again. Ranks are resetting with the update. This is by Halo Support. The Halo Infinite Winter Update launches on Tuesday, November 5th. Ranks for each ranked playlist will be reset with this update, and some of the included improvements will invalidate past theater films, so make sure you save them if you haven't already. And from Heinz, here's the HCS part. Ranks will reset for all ranked playlists on Tuesday. Stay tuned for a blog sharing more info on ranked map updates and HCS map pool info this week. Okay? So ranked map updates and HCS map pool info is coming this week. And then just to make absolutely sure, because I doubt it's been posted yet because I've been checking consistently, but I'll check again right now just to make sure. It is not live. It is not live yet. So there you go. And that's it for the competitive news. Will, what do we have next?
Rostermania! Couple pieces of Rostermania news.
Real quick, Bad Azrock says, what about fixing the anti-cheat error on PC? Wouldn't that be fucking great? Wouldn't that be phenomenal if they actually, fixed it completely?
Do we know yet if it's EAC side or Microsoft side?
No, they have not said. And frankly, I don't expect them to say, you know what I mean? I wish they would, but I don't expect them to.
Right.
Go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
All good. Rostermania. We'll start off with Dark Inside. Big announcement. That One Dad joins as executive board member. We're delighted to welcome That One Dad to the team as our executive board member. He plans to bring dedication, drive, a winner's mindset where gold is the goal, and ultimately the ideology that everyone and anyone deserves a chance to become someone in the Halo community. Joker has worked with a few other orgs, but his passion for all things Dark Inside and vision for the future is next level. We couldn't be more excited to have him on board. So congratulations, That One Dad. Who's still in chat?
I was going to say, he was here earlier. Shout out. Onwards to bigger and better things. Congratulations to you, sir.
Let's go. Josh, are you ready?
He says, humbled to be part of the show.
Hey.
Thank you guys for the love, and shout out to the Halo community for all the love. Huge shout out to Dayquil and Dark Inside. Hell yeah. Shout out to you.
Go.
Shout out to you. What were you going to say, Will?
Are you ready for this next piece?
I am ready for this next piece.
All right. This is 29th of October, 2024. We got a little statement from Quadrant. As of today, Quadrant announces that we are departing the Halo Championship Series and wider direct involvement in esports to continue with full focus on our exciting mission of being a brand rooted at the intersection of motorsport culture, fashion, and creative content. We are deeply proud of what we have achieved during our time in esports and would like to share a special thank you to our HCS players, 343 Industries and Microsoft for their devotion and commitment to the game we love. We wish you the best moving forward. To our fans, we thank you for your incredible and unwavering support. You have been a consistent and passionate reminder of why we entered into the space in the first place. And we hope we have given you as many memories as you have provided us. It's from Jamie McLaurin, Quadrant CEO.
Well,
I thought you were already doing it, so that's why I was reading it slow on purpose.
I was petting Sika. Okay,
Hi, Ronan.
before I do what I'm about to do, to Quadrant specifically, as an organization, thank you for everything that you did.
I can't stop him, Holt.
Thank you for everything that you did for the scene. Thank you for partnering with the HCS for providing that London event. I heard that it was one of the best events of the year, and I heard people had a phenomenal time at it. Yeah, thank you for everything that you guys did. We're sorry to see you go, obviously, and clearly in the statement, it sounds like it's going to be all of esports in general, not just Halo. But yeah, wishing you obviously the best of luck in whatever the future endeavors entail. And, yeah, it's a bittersweet moment because they did a lot of really great things. EU players had their best placing of all time, on that, like for that organization at that time. Obviously, legend coming from the Quadrant side over to Space Station, winning events this year, winning Worlds. It's a big fucking deal. So, shout out to Quadrant. Really sucks to see them go. But we only keep jerseys on here for those that are in the scene. And Quadrant are no longer in the scene. So that must mean that I must do something. So we're going to hold a little ceremony here to remove the
You got this?
I got it.
All right.
We're going to remove the Quadrant jersey, and Sika's going to become an honorary member of Passion United because we don't have a Passion United jersey on the set yet. We got Dark Inside over on the other end. We're going to have Passion United on this end, and Sika's going to be an honorary member of Passion United until rosters officially get announced. So without further ado, Will, go ahead. Are you going to press the button? Go ahead. Okay, fine. Fuck it. I need the meme of the oh my god, what the fuck is it? The Wolf of Wall Street meme of like, I'm not fucking leaving, and I need it for Sika. That's what I need. That's what I need. So yeah, shout out Quadrant. Also, shout out one of the best jerseys in the game. One of the best jerseys in the game. This fucking neon green is awesome. Definitely one of the more standout jerseys we've ever seen. So yeah, shout out Quadrant. Sorry to see you go. But now, time to put some passion. Time to put some fucking passion on the wall, Will.
Hell yeah.
That's what I think. I think it's time to put some goddamn passion on this fucking wall. Feel free to entertain the audience while I struggle to fucking do this.
Hello.
Yeah, Ronan and Rain are saying hi.
Hi, Will. Always. No, sad to see Quadrant grow. Yeah, everything they did was amazing.
Yeah. This is when we need to play that fucking In the Arms of an Angel.
Yes, Ronan, this will be great audio for the podcast. Sorry, audio listeners. Josh is currently working on hanging up a jersey.
See, maybe I should have done this ahead of time, but fuck it. We got to give it's a proper ceremony, you know?
We do it live.
We'll do it live. It's a proper jersey retirement. You know? Like hanging in the rafters. You know what I mean? This is a numbered retirement here for this jersey.
Yeah. Yeah, that their strongholds run, Rain was insane. Nobody could figure them out. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Make sure it gets under Sika's head.
Oh, it will.
Just narrating. Ronan says, I always say podcasters put too much importance on talking the whole time. We need more silence.
Hey, we could have taken a moment of silence for Quadrant there.
Yeah, we could.
You know what I mean? Actually, I got
the fucking... That's what it was.
You can't really... Hold on. There, you can see the helmet up there still. So they're going to still... They'll have a spot on the set in some way or another. I mean, Sika's still here, obviously, but...
Yeah.
You know. They get the Lando helmet up there. So yeah, rest in peace, Quadrant. From the HCS, not as an organization in general. Fuck. There you go.
All right.
And welcome Passion to the wall. To the window! To the wall!
To the wall.
I'm not going to keep singing the song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Rostermania this week, Josh.
Hell yeah. It's time for your upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcomedy.com. Check out noobcomedy.com for all your Halo esports needs. On Tuesday, November 5th, we have the HRL Recreational FFA Series 11, week number 4. It's a fucking mouthful, but it's great. Wednesday, November 6th, we have the Halo Rec League Mixed week number 5. On Thursday, November 7th, guess what? We have the Halo Rec League Pre-Made week number 5. And on Friday, November 8th to Sunday, November 10th, we have the Level 50 Halo 2 LAN in Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
You feel musical tonight.
Viva!
Huh?
Viva Don't DMCA me, motherfuckers, okay? That's it for upcoming tournaments of the week presented by noobcommon.com. Check out noobcommon.com for all your Halo esports needs. Will, Scrim Tournament League recaps. What do we got? And fuck you, Snag.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Snag, are you back home now? Snag, are you back home after your trip or work trip or whatever it was? I'm sorry. Yes, sir? Okay, perfect. I'll get it shipped out to you then. I was just going to wait till you got back. It'll make things easier, the shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
All right. First one, Life Under the Sex Dungeon results. Third went to Team Switch It Up, which included Switch It Up, Strange Rich, Dramora, and Blue Kaioken. Thank you. Second went to Team Maski, which was Maski, Salentis, Crozen, and Billy Bob Joe. And first went to Team Synth Fours, which was Synth Fours, Syrian, Gun Goddess, and Mighty Chew. Next up, we had the Halo 5 Swatoween.
SWAT!
Reborn results. Third went to Malignant Spirits, which was Elspar and Last Shot. Second went to Noodle Knights, which was Geology Rocks.
We haven't seen that name in a while.
It's been a while. And then Drip Drip Double. And first went to Cat Spook Gaming.
That one too, actually.
Marine
Sorry.
and Young Guns. Huh.
Both Geology Rocks and Drip Drip Double.
Yeah.
They're bringing it back.
I'm gonna say all this wrong.
Isn't it Dia de los Muertos? But it's Muertos?
Muertos?
Yeah.
It's a 2v2 co-ed tournament.
It's the Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2v2.
I should know that.
It's okay.
Third went to Rostoria, which was Roach and Butoria. Second went to Drish, which was Drift and Gish. And first went to Tenrai, Envor and Command Station.
Shout out.
Yeah. And that's it for the tournaments.
Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Let's get into some regular news. Playlist overview for The Great Journey by Halo Studios. Delta Arena. Delta Arena is a playlist intended to embody the spirit of the gameplay you experienced in 2004. Think of it as a modern take on the legacy settings you remember from days of yore. The Delta Arena modes will feature no sprint, no clamber, an increased jump height, and friendly player collision. Okay? So think of this like they did with the Halo CE playlist in Reach, the Halo 3 playlist in 5. They've done these consistently. So just think of it like that. You'll be playing a mix of Slayer, Oddball, Capture the Flag, and King of the Hill on some maps that will look very familiar. Ascension, which is an Ascension remake by Bullet to the Head, Distorted Jackal, and McRips. We have Boulevard, which is a remake of Turf by Unique, Mr. Greencastle, Art Noob, and McRips. Canopy, which is a remake of Lockout by Unique, Mr. Greencastle, McRips, and Art Noob. We have Conjurer, which is a remake of Warlock by McRips, Bullet to the Head, and Distorted Jackal. We have Inquisitor, which we talked about previously, a remake of Midship, which is by Unique, Mr. Greencastle, McRips, Art Noob, and Wookie Cookies. Serenity, which is a remake of Sanctuary by Unique, Mr. Greencastle, and McRips. And finally, Beaver Canyon, which is a remake of Beaver Creek by Unique, Mr. Greencastle as Wilco and McRips. Next, we have third-person firefight. Halo has been a first-person shooter since its release in 2001, except, of course, for some gameplay elements such as driving, operating turrets, etc. But it previously explored third-person action during the Macworld days. As a result, players have often dreamed what Halo would look like from a different vantage point. At long last, that dream is a reality with the introduction of third-person firefight. You soon be able to see the Halo Infinite firefight experience you know through a whole new lens. Battle for the hill on your favorite Firefight King of the Hill map and mode combo while being able to admire how enemies look from afar or around corners, while also allowing you to appreciate how stylish you are. It'll be the first in Halo matchmaking history. At launch, You'll be playing Firefight King of the Hill on normal difficulty with Heroic and Legendary following later. And Fiesta Fight, Firefight King of the Hill, Gunpocalypse, and Gunpocalypse Fiesta, all King of the Hill obviously, are what are coming at launch. You'll be able to explore and play with the third-person camera in custom games, and we can't wait to see what you create with these options. There you go. Sandbox overview. Let's talk about the MA5K Avenger. Originally seen on the cover of Halo, Ghosts of Onyx back in 2006, wielded by Spartan 3 super soldiers, the MA5K will be joining the arsenal of weapons in Halo Infinite as the Avenger. This fully automatic rifle stands out with its extremely high rate of fire, which is properly accompanied by an increased magazine size of 60. Built by Misraya Armory for running and gunning at a short range, the Avenger also has a fast ready-up time after sprinting, rapid reload speed, and can be switched to very quickly. When will the maps be added? Tomorrow. Tomorrow, sport. As we're building out the weapon, or I should say, all in all, the Avenger has a commanding presence in Infinite's close quarters combat dance. As we're building out the weapon, we knew it would only be natural to have it fit into the SMG role. Celebrating the game that first introduced SMGs to Halo by bringing an SMG-class weapon to Halo Infinite felt like a great fit. Are we getting this new gun in Ranked? Lumber, nothing has been said as of yet. But we'll be getting a Ranked and HCS blog this week detailing Ranked map changes and the HCS map pool. That was confirmed by Hines. That'll be coming this week. Our turning process started by examining Halo 2's SMG, which wasn't known as the most effective weapon unless dual-wielded, and cross-referencing it with the SMGs from Halo 3 ODST and Halo 5, which were both highly effective and positively received by players. After plenty of fun playtests and iteration, we landed on a tuning pass which feels similar to both, yet has clearly established an identity of its own as a natural inclusion into this pantheon of SMGs. I'm sorry, it's fucking hard to talk. Starting on Tuesday, the Avenger will be the starting weapon in the Halo 2-inspired Delta Arena playlist, so no BR starts in that playlist. Become your secondary weapon in many firefight experiences, and start appearing on SMG-class weapon racks throughout the game. Okay, so again, as Hines stated, and as we talked about earlier in the show, in a Ranked map update blog that also includes HCS map pool updates, that'll be released this week. We do not know what day, we do not know what time, but it'll be released sometime this week. So at that time, we will know if the Avenger is going to be on any maps. At that time, there will be hypothesizing about whether or not it's going to be GA'd, if it is on fucking maps, and we can go from there. Wiley Diote says, if it's going to be in Firefight, Josh is going to be the best SMG player in NA. I mean, I am the best Firefight player in the world, so I could very well be the best SMG player in the world as a result. Also, Sport, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Welcome to the live show. All right, and then the last couple of articles here, I'm not necessarily going to read through. You guys can feel free to go check them out. They will be in the show notes. But the Forge overview for the winter update by Halo Studios, the third-person cameras being introduced. There will be an improved Forger attribution. Commander Agrinia lines will be added. There will be a global life pool setting and nav marker improvements, among many other things. Go read that article if you're interested. And then finally, the customization overview article released today. It talks about the things that are going to be included in the operations pass, as well as things that will be available for purchase in the store, such as the Halo 2 armor kit will be in the store. The Helio Skrill kit, or the Helio Skrill bundle, will be in the store as well. They talk about the Halo 2 rocket weapon model that I believe will be the bonus for purchasing the pass. I could be wrong on that. I'm not, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just open the goddamn article and just say what it is. Fucking A. Oh, I lied. Upgrade to the premium pass to secure the SRS 99 weapon model based on Halo 2's sniper and the Damascus Alchemy weapon coating. So there you go. You can buy, I believe if you buy, God damn it, Siri, stop. I'm not talking to you. Fuck. The Rocket Reclaimer bundle has the armor kit for Chief, the Green Man armor coating, the Veteran Spanker weapon model, and the Veteran Metal weapon coating. So there you go. There you go. And that's it for the regular news. There is something that I do not have in the show notes that I do just want to highlight real quick, because we talked about it a couple weeks ago, I think, where that E3 demo of Halo 2, that very, very old E3 demo of Halo 2 that never really saw the light of day inside the game, that will be available as a mod in MCC. So be on the lookout for that if you are any at all interested in that. And then also, there was also an announcement that some Forza stuff is going to be added for Forza Horizon 5 for Halo 2's anniversary. And what that stuff is mainly for like custom tracks, like custom stuff that you can make. So there will be like Halo assets that you can build tracks off of and whatnot that'll be included in Forza Horizon 5. So if you're interested in those, check those out as well. We don't have anything for COD and Other Games Watch. The league, I mean, there's been some like side grassroots tournament things that are happening. I'm kind of waiting for league stuff to start. I will say, though, I want to give a shout out to Black Ops here for a second. I want to give a shout out to Treyarch, because they included, I believe, on launch, like at launch of the game, they included, it's not a playlist, but they included the CDL stuff like in custom games.
Oh.
Like right away. So that's really fucking cool.
Nice.
That's really fucking cool. Knowing how much of an issue it's been in previous titles, to hear them have that, pretty fucking awesome. But we don't have COD and Other Games Watch. It's time for Will's Adventures with the Nailovers. And other games for me too.
Yeah.
Well, what'd you play?
Just been playing Halo. It's been it.
That's been it.
Yep. HRL, some 8s.
I want to ask you, how has HRL been going?
It's going.
Oh, that great, huh?
It's going.
May I ask what the record is right now or no?
1 and 2.
Oh, okay, that's not fucking bad. Just need to bounce back, that's all. You're going to be fine. You're going to make it to the championship game, baby. You know what? We need to build you up, motherfucker. We're going to build you up. Put me in, coach. And by that, I mean, coach me in, coach. I'll coach you guys. I'm just going to be sitting there screaming. I'm going to get in the comms of the other team and just fuck it up. That's what I'm going to do. It's top mid. Who is that? Oh, no, it's top mid. Fucking go get him.
No, remember I told you we had a sub?
Yeah.
They're now our permanent 4th.
Okay.
You don't remember what this?
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
It's going to be rough. Especially when there are teams of higher level players.
Mm-hmm.
Our last series took like over an hour and a half. We switched out our 4th player back and forth between the maps. And
wow.
on top of VAC,
on
top of the enemy team complaining about when the resets happened and not realizing that, like, because the game ends when you have 40 points with the oddball doesn't mean that the crash didn't happen 10 points below and we took time to end the game. It was a problem.
Oh no.
Checked it. Yeah. Lobby wasn't private. Someone joined. I stopped playing when they only had, same thing. When their stronghold score was 20 below what they said it was.
So you're saying you're struggling a little bit.
Yeah. I'm mentally gone from that team right now.
Oh, no.
It's not good.
Oh, no. Yep, I'm getting on the mic. I'm getting on the mic. We're going to bring the hype levels back, baby. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring it back. I believe.
That last match really took it out of me. It is what it is.
It's
Try
a new week.
Next week.
That's right. It's a new week.
Yeah.
It's a new week. Got to put it behind you. I'm sorry I asked. It's my bad. Like, we haven't really been talking about HRL that much. We just shout it out when it's happening. But, like, I'm going to ask Will how it's going because I know he's competing. So,
yeah, Ashley, shout out to our captain for good vibes. Definitely.
There you go.
Alfwin is great.
Hell yeah.
I need to check myself.
Yeah.
I'm the one getting frustrated.
No.
My bad.
It's okay. It's Halo, man. Halo does that, you know?
Yeah.
It just does that. All right, we're gonna bring the vibes back. We're bringing it back. This week.
What are you playing?
No. I'm just saying, like for HRL, we're gonna bring the fucking vibes back. I mean, I may just pop in. You know, may just pop in mid match. Like, hey guys, how we doing? Interrupt comms and everything. Just bring the vibes way back down again. Oh man. Oh, I will, Sag. I'll bring those fucking vibes. You just wait. All right. I've been playing a few things. So, Pokemon TCG Pocket released. It's a free-to-play card game. And I'm like, I wasn't doing anything else. I'm like, fuck it, I'll install it. I downloaded it on the day it released, and I'm like, and you get a lot of free packs. So much so that like I have over half of the decks completed already with multiple duplicates across the board and stuff like that. And I haven't spent a penny on the game, nor do I plan on it. I don't plan on spending any money. I just want to see how far I can get with what the game gives you. So that's cool. Snake's his friend code right now. I'll send it to you after the show. But the thing that I find cool is that they have like the different art variations and stuff. And I have a couple really cool cards. Like, I'm just going to show you one real quick. Obviously the audience won't like understand, but I want to show you this. Hold please. Like, check this out. So these two,
yeah,
they have like that circular frame around them.
Yep.
It's like when I select it and I hold.
It's got effects. Look at that.
Just watch. I'm sorry for the listeners and watchers of the show that you're not able to tell what this is, but it's a whole scene. Like, it shows an entire scene. And this is, so I'm showing him the Mewtwo one, and basically it goes into the lab where he breaks out.
Jeez.
Yeah, like it's fucking sick.
Wow.
And then it'll zoom back out and go back to the card. And then I have a Pikachu one that does the same thing basically. And they're free. I got them for free via just opening packs. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm playing some TCG Pocket, getting my packs, playing some battles, all that fun stuff. Then it's just the top 3 cards that do that. I don't know, Drink. I do not know. But yeah, Snag, if you're asking about like the big 3 is in Charizard, Mewtwo, and Pikachu, I have the Mewtwo and Pikachu. I don't have the Charizard yet. Yeah, boss, we just, Will was in in my driveway like a couple hours before we would normally do the show. So I just asked him, do you want to just do the show early today? And we said, fuck it. So we're doing the show early. Moving on. I also reinstalled Marvel Snap.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I've been playing a little bit of Marvel Snap. I love how that game is, again, just completely free. The only things you can buy are just pure card cosmetics. That's it. So I love that. I got into the alpha for Destiny Rising, which is the mobile Destiny game.
Okay.
And obviously, gacha stuff notwithstanding, it is remarkably well featured. Like, it literally feels like Destiny in the palm of your hand.
Interesting.
Gunplay, everything. Like, you can see it. I have one of my Xbox controllers over there with like my phone mount on top. So I use that connected Bluetooth and it works flawlessly. It's surprisingly fun. It feels just like Destiny would. But the thing is, you don't get like loadouts and stuff like you normally would. You get to create your character, right? But the gotcha mechanic is that you get heroes. Like you get guardians.
Oh, okay.
So like I have one of the ones you get automatically is Ikora. Like you get you can play as Ikora.
Gotcha.
Which means you have a Nova Bomb, right? You don't get to change it. You have a Nova Bomb that is your super. You have a infinite ammo grenade launcher, so it's like a kinetic grenade launcher, and then you get a rocket launcher, I believe, as well. But yeah, another one I have a scout rifle and a machine gun. Another one I have an auto rifle and something else I forget. But like each of these guardians has a specific super, has a specific ability, so on and so forth. And that's where the gotcha mechanic comes in, because that's what NetEase does.
Sure.
So there you go. Hell yeah. So I'm going to play more of that. The funny thing is that supposedly you're only supposed to have access to the prologue, but apparently it's everything that is like made already. So like you can just play. I've already been playing past the prologue. You can just keep playing and keep doing missions and keep blah, blah, blah.
Interesting.
Yeah. And there's legitimate, like there's strikes in there. There's SRL. There's Spartan Race. There's Sparrow Racing in this.
Wow.
Yeah. It's bizarre, man. It's bizarre. And then finally I started playing Dragon Age the Veilguard. And I'm enjoying it so far. It's a good time so far. I've heard very mixed feelings. Like people either love it or people are kind of about it. I think the combat's actually very cool. There's a lot of different variation. I'm playing a mage. And the thing that I love is like you have your staff to do like normal attacks and whatnot, but you can switch. They do like, I know this is not a great comparison, but it's just the thing that's at the front of my mind. It does the like Guild Wars 2 thing where you can switch weapon sets on the fly, and so I can switch to like a dagger that has other abilities and whatnot on the fly, and it's fucking cool. Dragon Age of the Veilguard is pretty fun. It's good so far. Boss, yeah, it's not the first game, and it's not meant to be the first game. And I loved Origins. I did. I thoroughly loved Origins. Never played the second game. I played a little bit of Inquisition, but I'm enjoying what the Veilguard has to offer so far. I enjoy it so far. I think the environments are fucking drop dead gorgeous. I think the combat is very fun. I will say some of the dialogue is like fucking very generic so far. Nothing's really like, oh my God. But I'm enjoying my time. That's all I played. Let's get into some shoutouts. Happy early birthday. Don't normally do this, but because it's happening literally tomorrow, happy early birthday officially to Why Not Be Reckless. Yes, it is Tony's birthday tomorrow. So all the memes, you can go actually fucking tell him happy birthday tomorrow. Yeah, we want to give him an extra special happy birthday early today because obviously we're not live tomorrow. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. Actually, shout out to everyone who joined in the 8s over the past week. Shout out to everyone who followed and subbed during the live show. We had on site, Jim Tasty, Sego Maego, great name, and Sport. Thank you all for the follows, greatly appreciated. And then shout out to everyone who's a patron at the semi-pro and higher tiers. Of course, I fucked up.
Forgot to put them in the list.
Forgot to put the list in, but that's okay because I have it right here. That includes Unbroken Soul, Hardy, Class, Blackout, Remedy Boots, Watsy, D Pancakes, Ashley, Voodoo Man, Rostermania Jr., Snag, Raider, Hater, Peanut Bun, One Swallow, Danny Phantom, Riznacks, Honors, High Tech, Redneck, Only Sniper, The Only Neve, Heavy Rain, Falling to Land, Armored.
Let's go.
Thank you so very much for the extra support over on the Patreon. Hell yeah.
A little copy and paste action going on?
A little copy paste action. We did it. We did it. All right. Community creations. Halo memes every day. Reddit.com/r/Halo memes. Go check them out if you're interested. We have the video that I just watched today, as a matter of fact. Royal 2, a legendary Halo performance, the HCS 10-year anniversary by the HCS. It's basically a recap of FaZe winning Worlds last year in 2023, and Royal 2's kind of like outstanding performance throughout the whole event. And watching that video and seeing some of those fucking, like, some of the craziest plays we've ever fucking seen with the
rocket nade, like the nade that deflected the rocket, right? Was that at Worlds?
I forget, but I'm talking about like the two Slayers that went to overtime.
Oh yeah,
based off of literally like microsecond, last second kills. The play that we talked about ad nauseum about the fucking Slayer on Aquarius, where Lucid and APG were bottom, and APG backs off slightly. Lucid dies there. Just some of those moments that happened in that event were fucking insane. And going back and reliving those again, I'm like, oh my God, all of those happened in one fucking tournament? Holy shit. Oh, wow. Wow. So go watch that video if you haven't already. It's great. HCS Top 10 Clips, Best of 2024. There are a lot of good ones in there. Go check those out. Then, finally, Halo creators are needed for a game show. This is by Napoleus. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. Looking for Halo creators. Requirements: have played, created content for, or streamed Halo before. Be available on November 16th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll be part of a game show. Comment or DM them if you're interested. What was the topic? We didn't have one, Aaron. We did not have one this week. Not a lot going on. Yeah. And I will say this too. If it sounds like there's been a lull in the roster, like the Rostermania, it's because there are just a lot of moving parts in the background. Still waiting to see if and when players sign, because if's a key word there too. But yeah, there are moves. Moves are just happening behind the scenes. A lot of things need to happen, obviously, before announcements get made, all that fun stuff. So not anything to share as of yet. Yeah. Well, that's all I got. So if you would do me a favor and plug the show.
Of course. You can find us on Patreon. We do a little extra content over there. If you want a extra audio show, video show, go check it out. Patreon.com/HCS Pro Talk. You can find us on all your favorite podcast services. Again, search for HCS Pro Talk. We're on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and others, like Josh's favorite,
Pocket Cast. # not an ad.
If you do !Linktree in chat, you'll get the link to all of our socials, including Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and merch. Go find us on all the social sites. And then if you go to hcsprotalk.com, it'll actually send you to haloevolve.co.
Your home for Halo.
Go check out the fine folks at Podcast Evolve, where our site's hosted. And check out all their shows, such as Podcast Evolve, Mission Debrief, Halo TV Plus, Book Club, Builds Blocks, Halo Headlines, and Halo Gear Guide.
Also, John, I don't think they've ever been in Halo before. Pretty sure they've never been in before.
Unless you're talking about two different orgs.
I think I know what he's talking about based off APG's stream. Unless I'm off my rocker. So yeah. We'll have to wait and see. All right. Thank you, Will.
Yeah.
Appreciate it as always. And shout out Blackout again for helping get the bot in the Discord configured. Greatly appreciated there. Now we finally have the go live notification happening, and we have the automatic role provider when people join the Discord. So
yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Will, I don't know what's going to happen next week, so we'll have to wait and see. But
Definitely.
that's going to do it for episode 363 of HCS Pro Talk. If you're watching live, thank you for joining us early.
Yeah.
Sorry that we didn't announce anything. We just kind of spur of the moment, you know? It's kind of fun, you know? Keep people on their fucking toes. HCS Toe Talk. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciated as always. Hope you enjoyed the little bit earlier of a show that we did. We were literally about to end by the time we'd start normally, which is pretty funny. To everybody that's tuning in on YouTube or checking out the audio version of the show, thank you very much as well. Hope you all had a great fucking week. Enjoy Halo 2's anniversary and enjoy the new content that's going to be coming to Infinite. And if you're in the Vegas area, please, if you're able to attend, go attend that level 50 Halo 2 anniversary LAN. It's going to be fucking amazing. A lot of heart and soul and dedication is being put into making this event happen. So any way that you're able to support, if you're able to be there physically, if you're able to watch at home, if you're able to like shout them out on Twitter, whatever it may be, get more eyes on them. They deserve all the love in the world for this. And you're going to see some of the greatest players in that era back and competing once again. And you don't really get to say that very often. So it's going to be a really, really cool trip down memory lane. And we get to see some amazing Halo being played this weekend. So don't miss it. We'll be back next week to talk about whatever happens within the scene. But until then, bye-bye.